Good morning. So what we wanted to do today for Hazmat Friday was a flaring class, and we would have liked to have been in person with everybody versus being, through this video. But this is a Red Dragon weed torch. It does flare. It does short range flare. We took a flaring class last year in Winchester, and are working on putting together a real, actual, legitimate flare. When you put one of these together, when you work with propane fittings, one of the things you got to know is lefty loosey, righty tighty doesn't work on these. This is lefty tighty, righty loosey, and you can see the notch that's on the actual fitting. That tells you that it's backwards. So this short range flare and a little bit of flaring is 20 pound, primarily for 20 pound cylinders. If we're getting any bigger, we're going to need to get out away from buildings and structures and people and things like that. So I know this is a do as I say, not as I do. This is a full gear pack on air type situation because we'll have free flowing gas in the area. So make the connection. And then on what are called these OPD valves, on the overflow prevention valve or OPD, you have to open it slowly. If you don't open this valve slowly, you'll slam it off and it'll slug off the connection. That way you won't get any flow. And you'll know if you slug it off, you won't get any gas out the other end. So what you see originally in the flare, in the first bit of the flare, is the vapor side of the flare. So you get that clear burn, clean burn, and then the little fireballs that you see at the end is the liquid side of a flare. The two reasons we flare are to reduce pressure or reduce volume. So this is good for 20 pound cylinders in neighborhoods that are blowing, that we don't want them to go to the neighbor's basement and sit down in around any kind of furnace or source of ignition. So we can hook this up, we can flare real quick and handle the situation and keep the gas where we want it to go and keep it burning. If you guys have any questions, feel free. You can contact Womack, myself, Culpa, any of the guys that went to the flaring class. Hope it was a little short video worthwhile. It's always fun to see fire. Thank you all.